Hey, what's up? This is Carl Joshua Ngube, or the import export monkey, monkey meaning Ngube. And anyway, it'll make a lot of sense. I just wanted to explain to you a couple of features or products that are going to be coming to our new website. First, to explain what the platform is. So, as you know, I have been known in my life for many different products. A lot of them have been developing products over the last number of years, whether it's been like cookbooks, recipe type things, some innovations, computerized stuff, advertising kind of things. So on our recent trip to China, we got an opportunity to start prototyping all of these things. But thankfully, we didn't have to start from scratch because there were a lot of companies already doing a lot of things that I had already perceived to have been like innovation. So in fact, let's say I would come up with an idea and then I will mock it up and sketch it up or make it into like an AI. And then when we went to China for the Canton Fair, we found a supplier for every single product or innovation or idea would come with, which was pretty remarkable for us. So it made a lot of things very easy. So anyway, we set up this platform, Monkey Import Export. Monkey being an ode to, like in China, there's on the Chinese zodiac, monkey. It's a very significant thing. It's about being, the attributes of the monkey being clever, intelligent, and those kind of things. So I matched it with my name, Mude, which obviously means monkey. So that's where monkeyimportexport.com was born. So the idea was that we would have a platform that connects a lot of the manufacturers with distributors, vendors, suppliers, agents, and groups, people that have the buying power of Africa, so to speak. So if you think about it this way, there's a lot of trade wars going on right now with China and the US, and China is seeking really to explore other markets and bigger markets. In fact, there's a lot of stockpiling right now of some amazing stuff that would have been destined to go to the US, but obviously now is going to be going to other places. So we were just in the right place at the right time, and we felt creating this platform was the best time for us to be able to try and activate the group buying power of Africa. So the shop that we're setting up is not really a shop for walk-ins, but I will explain the walk-in part to you. The idea is for us to create clusters of industries that can order certain stuff that can come from China because it will land at a much cheaper rate if the MOQs or the minimum order quantities are met. So what really makes products expensive is that China, being the manufacturer of the world, is producing stuff with MOQ values that are very high. So someone is maybe producing 1 million of one product. And so when it lands, a distributor then passes it on to another agent or a reseller and that kind of thing. And then each person is adding their own sort of percentage or markup until it gets to the end user or the customer. So add on the taxes, add on the duty, add on all of the shipping, then your products become a lot more expensive. However, there is a way to be able to get amazing products at lower prices, which is by activating the group buying mechanism. So the idea is to look at certain clusters and look. So I'm just going to take you through some of the products I think that we're going to be bringing onto the website itself. So obviously the first one is our collapsible rural B&B tent. We have an idea for a tent that is collapsible, that can be broken up and then set up in the rural areas, including the thatch. There's the option of the real grass sort of thatch, but also the synthetic thatch, which we prefer because it is much better for newer things like rainwater harvesting and so on, and will last much longer time. So look out for that. You do know that we have our Go Warriors fans platform. So what Go Warriors fans does is to look at merchandising opportunities and to create experiences around the fans around our national team. So it's not just about wearing the football jersey. What happens with the scarves? Can you buy a whistle or vuvuzela? All of those things that can be branded. And so collecting a number of people or fans into a fan club so that they can get these as sort of giveaways that are product purchase based. So for example, if you've booked a trip to Morocco for AFCON, there's a pack that you're going to receive, which will have a jersey, which will have a t-shirt, which will have a whole bunch of different cool things that are posted, that are put in there. So some of those products are going to be available so that we can adequately support our national team. We also have a trendy sort of African sort of spectacle line. So if you notice, I've been changing my spectacles quite a bit. That's because I created a mold That's one of the samples that I did in China. Created a mold so that injection molding can be done with this mold, and different types of glasses can be made. So you can make glasses, and you can make a lot of different eyewear in terms of like sunglasses and so on. And some amazing concepts that we're going to be using in terms of using recycled materials and African themed, designs, like using wood, those kind of materials within your glasses. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. Then there's also our board games. So we've created a number of board games. One of them that I usually play with my family, which my family knows it as a game drive, but we've rebranded it to our African Village. And we're also making a different board game for our Go Warriors platform. So something that the kids can play that is soccer related, that can celebrate our current players, or past, present, and future. Then we've got our Makoti cookware or range of products. So really, we're hoping to appeal to any people that are part of these groups around and so on, is to give a product range that people can, make contributions, these money clubs and so on, so that you can actually group buy quite a lot of well curated stuff for your home, your kitchen, and so on. Beautifully packaged by your favorite chef, Carl Joshua, over here. So we've designed some really good cookware, cast iron cookware, knives, plates, ceramics with all sorts of different and amazing designs. Then there's obviously my books. Whether it's going to be like our rural development handbook, the Chikafo books, starting from scratch and so on, the more people that pre-order, the easier it is for us to bring the stuff in at a more affordable rate. So just keep that in mind. Then there's also the fact that we're also extending. So my Start from Scratch group was a group of people that bought the book that I sort of give tutorials on business ideas. But you're also going to be able to get lots more business ideas from our website that will allow you to understand which kind of products to purchase. So we're going to be looking at catering and food or stall equipment. So people who are cooking at fairs, food festivals, the people sort of book those stands. There's a lot of very affordable equipment for you to be able to run a good hot dog, hamburger sort of stall. And so that equipment is going to be available. Then also to our Airbnb, we have been traveling to a lot of different Airbnbs and hotels and so on. And so the guest amenities just tends to be a really bad sort of section within our hotels. And so again, we've well curated a lot of different hospitality, cool things that you can get in hotels and order from a group buying perspective. Then there's also sustainable packaging for products. So people who are looking to make their own products, maybe you're looking to make your own biltong, you're looking to make your own jam, you're making your own chilies and so on. We have a lot of packaging options that are going to be available. So all of this is going to be coming on the 25th of May when we launch the website. And then there's also just better corporate giveaways, like things that you can give to your customers at the end of year instead of just going for the diary and the calendar. There's a lot of different options that are going to be coming from that perspective. So basically on the 25th of May, we're going to be launching our website, which is monkeyimportexport.com, and basically going around doing sales calls and so on, and training agents or identifying distributors for certain products that are well curated, so that Zimbabwe can actually start looking into more innovative ways of creating products. Now, remember, we're not just looking at bringing stuff in from China. We're looking at bringing in stuff that's going to add value to some of the productions that are happening back at home. So we're not necessarily just saying that, oh, we're just going to China to get stuff. No. So with the rural B&B setup, for example, there are a number of different attachments that we have commissioned to be made from the factory, so that those attachments can be put onto our wooden products or bamboo and so on to build houses in a more efficient way. So it's not really just about bringing stuff from China. It's about learning a lot of the production techniques from China so we can add on to the stuff that we're doing here in Zimbabwe to grow commerce. Anyway, my name is Carl Joshua Ngcobo, and I'm the founder of monkeyimportexport.com. Hope to see you on the 25th of May.